Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome to something a little bit different today. This is a new map, obviously a DayZ mod, and I'm just going to give it a go. Now, I've literally just spawned behind me. Actually, I actually spawned on the island behind me, which is slightly blooming annoying, and I have to swim across, so I didn't want to bore you with the swim. So, I've swum across, anyway, and this is where I spawned in. Now, what am I expecting to see that's different? First of all, the obvious is obviously the train is slightly different. It's actually like, I don't know which one it's actually probably nearest. It's probably near Pakistan, I would say. It's probably the nearest sort of terrain type. Now, obviously, it does look slightly different. The water looks slightly different. I suppose the mountains look slightly different. The graphically looks a bit bad, looks a bit bare. But hey, look, we're just giving it a go. So we're going to take a quick look around here and see if we can do a bit of looting. And that's a very strange road there going to nowhere. It must be for some sort of, I don't know, dropping a boat off maybe. That's all I can think of. Now, what is actually different about this than normal DayZ? I mean, that's the question. This is a thing I always ask myself now when I play not just a new map, but a new DayZ mod. You know, at the end of the day, if it's exactly the same, you know, you're not necessarily going to be that impressed. So let's have a look. Now, I don't know if the zombies are the standard ones or the hard-hitting ones. So fingers crossed. Now these are so buggy, these rooms. You can go in this way but you can't get out the other door. Sometimes you can if you do a bit of a skip and a jump, you get lucky. So you've got to be careful when going in here, obviously. So there's actually bugger all in that one. Now, do I really want to go around the other side on the basis there's tin cans in that one? Probably not really. Look around here. No, this looks quite clear so far. Maybe not. 300 zombies coming out the door. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, I stay here for a couple more minutes and then I head further up the coastline and come across a sort of industrial area. Then I go and take a look. So, I don't know where the door is. I've actually run around half of the bloody building. Now I'm running now because I'm thinking I can't see any zombies in there. And at this point, look, I've just spawned in, so I'm thinking I've got nothing to lose. I might as well just sort of run in and grab what I can. Must be fine. So what we got in here? Scrap metal. Nothing in there. Now, obviously, same as usual. Obviously, I see a player. I don't really want the interaction. I'm not going to kill another player unless he starts shooting at me. Obviously, then I'll have to kill him. But avoid players. I'm a survivor, not a player killer. But I can't believe that. So loot so far seems very sparse. And the other buildings in here, there's nothing at all. But obviously there's been some scrap metal. I saw a spare wheel battery back there a little while ago. But that must mean that obviously there's some sort of vehicles on the server somewhere. Now, this map derives of sort of about, I think about 5 or 6 little islands. Actually, I think it's more than that, but I don't know. Where there? You look there, straight ahead of us. He's on the building. Upstairs. Now, I'm not going to move yet until I've worked out. Has he clocked me? He looks like he's got a gun as well. Right, I'm going to have to move in this position. I'll rather walk towards him so I can see where he is than... There he is again. He's looking at loot anyway, so he can't see me now. Now, it would have been... He's turning around. He's totally oblivious to his surroundings. And he hasn't even noticed there's a zombie aggro pretty much next to him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up by this rock, get some cover quickly. And zombies don't like going up these slopes anyway, so... He should give up as well. Go. Okay. What the hell is that? That looks like something from Mars Attack, doesn't it? It's a little drone. You can actually get in it. My God. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't even think I've even seen one of these in real life. Are they real? Do they exist? It's actually a mini helicopter. Wow. Give this a go. I still can't believe I found this. How do you find out what it's called? And we're off. But what a find, eh? So there we are, there's our first answer. There is some different stuff spawning on the server, and these funny little ball helicopter things. So that's a good view of the sort of island there. But I mean, there is some other islands floating around the sides as well that are probably not in view. So can't see an airfield. We'll have a little bit. I'm just going to get a bit more height, and we'll take a bit of a pan round. It does actually go off to the left of us quite a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over this direction. Perfect for me, really, because I've just started the game. This gives me a great opportunity to have a little bit of a hover around in my funny little ball thing, whatever it is. So let's turn the water hover off now. We'll try steering this thing and see how we get on. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's just like a normal helicopter. It's a bit more twitchy. No problem. Right, what I'm going to do now, I think what I'm going to do is, as you can see, it runs over that way as well, so it probably goes out of our sight. Beyond the fog there is a couple more islands over there. So, wow, this thing really turns. So it's good for over 100 miles an hour, it looks like. It might be. Yeah, it is, yeah. Obviously going a little bit lower now, it's not a problem. You can pull up on that. So I crashed heli down there as well. Obviously can't see many players, very difficult to tell from here if you've got zombie aggro, but I think what I'm going to do is I might actually drop down near here. My plan. Anyway, I hover around for about another 5-10 minutes anyway, just scouting out, because I felt that since I had this little drone thing, and obviously doing little backflips and stuff while I was waiting, I landed anyway and then started heading inland. So I've landed about, well, probably about 100 kilometres away. I had to run quite a bit actually, but I didn't want to land too near the building, so I felt that I maybe should probably, you know, you don't want to land too near the buildings. One, because everyone's going to see you land there. I'd rather run and take the little helicopter thing I've landed over there than come towards me where I'm going. So I don't know if do we call this an industrial area? I'm not sure, but it's got some little huts there. They are the military ones. So we're going to go and take a look in here. Now it's dangerous in these ones, obviously, because the best buildings when you're going looting, you've got zombies chasing you, the ones with a door in and a door out. And these buildings have that, a door in and door out, but the problem is the exit door, which is this door on the other end, is bugged out, and I'm sure that the modder has not sorted it out. Nope. Can get out sometimes if you do a bit of hop and skip, so you've got to be quick here. Let's get out of here before the zombies start piling in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First hit, bleeding. Brilliant. So, not a problem. They've not seen me. Strange as it sounds. I've got a bandage here. This is very strange. Zombie behind me. And maybe he thinks I'm another zombie. He's not interested. That is very strange. Well, they will now, because I'm going to have to make a run for it. So what I might do, actually, let's do some drive-bys. No. Around this one. That's probably going to be Makrov ammo. Let's go and see what else we got over here. See, that's the problem. You might be able to hop in, actually. You might be able to. Now, these doors are open, so let's make the assumption someone's been here. We've got Stanag mags there. Probably going to be M24 belt there. I'm just going to load up, because you don't know what you're going to find. If I find an M24 now, obviously having the belt is going to be quite handy. There's a wheel over there. Now, that's one thing I do like about, obviously, DayZ. The actual armour installation that I've had has basically kept me going for the last 6 months. I think it's because the new content that comes out, because on the basis that people are allowed to mod it, you know, it's just the general public building new maps, so it keeps everyone interested. Now, I suppose you've got to ask yourself, is this really like a zombie apocalypse map? It's not the sort of terrain you really suspect to see zombies running around on. Let's try and get in this one. Oh, I can't get in there. There's a G17 in there. So I can't do that. So let's see if I'm going to track them out and maybe head over to this one. helicopter overhead now. I'm definitely having that. I should better go through this door. And out of this one. Fantastic. Now I want that G17. Now I've got primary and secondary, that'd be brilliant. I think I can use 9mm with that as well. Actually could do with that as well, do you know what? What is it? Not really. Now I've got a problem, I'm going to have to take these out with this gun. Oh, get out of the way. Stupid game, though, come on. I'm going to get out of it quick because they're going to all just swarming in because of the gunshots. Now, because I fired shots, I'm out of there. I'm not hanging around because it's one of them ones where, you know, you start firing shots and there's going to be a lot. There's a pretty much full server, so most people on the server, if you hear a shot, you tend to run towards it if you want interaction with another player. So I'm going to head out this direction a little bit more. What I'm going to do is go along the coastline actually and see if we can find some of these spawning weapons drops. So I'm going to do a quick inventory check and see what I've got anyway. So I picked up some random stuff. I used a bit of ammo, but they're major issue anyway. So anyway, I'll run around the coastline for probably another 20 minutes and then come to what looks like some sort of major town. And what I decide to do is go to this part of the town first, and then go to the second bit secondary. Now I scoped it out first on the hill. I didn't see any zombie aggro in there, so it looks pretty clear. Now, what I do know is if anyone was coming in the town, they're obviously going to come from the other side, so it gives me a bit of time to loot this area before they get there. So, anyway, this is what happens. So I think what I need now, I need matches. I need all the survival stuff. I've got a relatively good gun. To be honest, Shard, this gun is so bloody noisy. The Stanags, you can hear them for bloody miles away. So, not great. I mean, a Makarov SD will do me fine, to be honest, Shard. I don't really need to be shooting zombies with this gun, really, let's be honest. But anyway, I haven't got a massive amount of handgun ammo. And I suppose, at the moment, I know there's no players here because obviously I've been up on that hill for a little while. Now, I don't know if loot spawns in these little shacks, so let's have a look. Some zombies are in there, so that sort of means something. Beach huts, aren't they? We've got some loot down there. CZ, maybe, and shotgun rounds. Let's have a look. Yep. We'll take them anyway. If I find a CZ, actually, I'll swap it out for this gun. So far, what do I think about the terrain? It's okay, not bad. I think one of the difficult things with this sort of map, because there's not many trees or forest, there's no forest at all actually thinking about it. Because there is no trees or forest or anything like that, once you get into that situation when you've got a zombie chasing you, how the hell do you lose him? That is the problem. You know, where can you run to? Very difficult to lose a zombie, because they don't have any drop-off rate. If you're running in a straight line, they're never going to drop off. Unless you've got obstacles to run round, so I suppose then that's when you have to really use the terrain, like the buildings and stuff like that, and run round. It's a church. It looks like some sort of modern development here. Let's take a look at this. I don't know if there's a door on it or not. It looks blurry door. I don't look like it's going to open. Yeah, this looks like a little village of some sort. Yeah, none of the windows are clear. That normally suggests that they're enterable, so none of these are obviously enterable. So, helicopter somewhere. Probably someone in my little ball thing. Let someone else have some fun in it, eh? To be honest with you, the helicopters are great. Oh, I don't know if you can get 2 people in it. That's the other thing. Can you get 2 people in that little helicopter thing? I mean, helicopters are great, but, you know, it's good for getting from one place to another. But it doesn't really suit me at the moment because I'm just started playing the game. I don't know where to land really, and it's more about, you know, just going around, getting a feel for the map, getting an idea where things spawn. You know, after a while, once I learn where things spawn, I know where to go. I know what buildings to go to and not to go to. So I'm going to get my main gun out now, because just in case I come across a player. Now we've got a bit of tree coverage here actually, and this is on the second part of the town now, I think, isn't it? Coming up, so... Now, some of the buildings, to be honest, obviously I can see something quite familiar there. Obviously that's on all the other DayZ maps. It would be nice actually for someone to build a mod, right, a DayZ mod, with all new buildings that are enterable. Is it really that hard? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a coder like that, you know, I wouldn't know, but that would impress me. If we had buildings we could go in and they're all different. I'm sort of fed up with seeing these same buildings, to be honest. You see a new map and it's got the same buildings. Okay, these other buildings are different, but so far I haven't really found any enterable ones, really. So that looks clear anyway, so we scrape that out. Couldn't see anyone upstairs, there's no left and right. There's no zombie spawn here either. I don't know if there's none spawning in. Crowbar, not interested. Okay, we got some stuff here. Some footsteps there. I'm sure that's zombie coming behind me. Handgun out. Okay, take that. They don't have much rucksack space at the moment. We're definitely going to take the box of matches. And let's have a drink. I have to drop some of this now. I'm going to keep the smoke grenade. To be honest, I've never actually even... I've thrown a smoke grenade a couple of times before. I fired it out at M203, but I've actually never had a reason to throw one as yet. I know we won't be taking that. Probably really drop all the Makrov ammo, really. Now I've got this other gun, maybe. It sounds clear out there. No looting here, nope. Not open, enterable, is it? Next flight of stairs. The old zombie out there. The fact that he wasn't running around when we saw him sort of gives me an indication there's no one directly outside. I'm not going to risk it though. Let's just scope it out first. If there was someone's on that hill there, there's definitely a height advantage. So looks pretty clear. I'm not seeing any aggro around. Take that as well. I have to make some decisions. Most of my stuff I'm picking up at the moment is pretty much rubbish. I'll probably have to drop that 249 thing. I don't think I'm going to find the gun. Plus the fact that my gun I've got is okay. I'm not really keen on the M16 really, but... 45s. Take that. I might have to just drop these ones now. I don't need the M203 thing either. I'll drop that when I find something useful. More drink. Zombie there. Hello. That's it. Through the wall zombie, as usual. There's a footstep there. Who was that? Now, when I pick up my loot, always try and leave yourself facing towards the door. Even though you're stuck in the inventory system, at least you're going to be ready to shoot them, rather than have your back to the door. Not a good idea. In this case, I just want to... Before zombie gets it. Just going to take the bandage. See if we got anything down this end. Nope, nothing. Normally get the odd stuff loot spawning in that corner as well. Way out, where's the way out? Nope, not that way, so down here. Now, I'm still yet to see actually one of these ones are actually enterable. So we'll have to go and take a look. I'll run round a few of them and see if we can find some other buildings. Now, I head down this road for about probably another 5-10 minutes. Basically come across another town. And this one looks a whole lot bigger. And I see some buildings. One particular is a sort of a black looking building. And it looks like it's enterable because the windows are transparent from the distance. So I head down towards this town, and as I say, this looks like a main town to me. There's no high rises, but as I say, it looks quite a large town. So I've been sitting up on that hill now for about 10 minutes, and we've not seen anything. So it's very difficult to see zombies spawn actually when you're up, because these buildings and the walls are so close to each other. It's very hard to tell if the zombies actually have spawned inside the compounds. As I say, because they're very closely packed, these are. We've got some non-entrables here. This is the point, you know, when you're sort of playing this sort of game, you think to yourself, God, you know, I've been running around for like nearly 25 minutes, half an hour. You've still, you know, you've run past millions of buildings, but none of them have actually been enterable. That's this black one I saw from the hill, so this one's enterable. Pile of wood. Not interested. So we've got some zombies coming up now. And I've got the shakes as well, brilliant. And take what we've got to look what we've got here then. Nope, not interested. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I've got some aggro here, so what I'm gonna do, let me think. Look at this first. I'm gonna drop my gun. Take that as well. I can combine that as well, so I might as well do that now. And I'm gonna start dropping some of this macro. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop my Stanag. And take this gun over here. Take out the zombies. I don't want to waste my own ammo. I haven't got a major amount as it is. Pick up this and then we just take these out. I actually like this gun. For a survivor, this is quite a good gun because one, easy one-shot zombie. Two, the shots are suppressed. They're quite quiet. So I think that was quite quiet, wasn't it? Pretty good weapon for killing zombies, I think. Should have aimed about 10 feet higher. Get stuck in. Quite a few of them actually, but a few more thought. We've got some more inbound, so this is obviously a good idea. Probably not going to hit him on this one, am I? I have to get nearer, I think. Nope, still not going to get him. Another one, Jesus Christ. Oh, there's no zombies spawning around me. It just seems to be the ones that come towards me. I'm going to get my gun back now. Pretty confident there's no more left, I think. There's a little room here as well. Nothing in there. So this is our first enterable building I've come across, really. First main one, anyway. Yeah, it's okay. But considering how many buildings are in front of me, it's it's a little bit of a letdown. What's that there? That's 45, isn't it? Like it. Oh, it's actually 9mm. Wow. Seems all a bit quiet, doesn't it? Considering people on the server. Now, because there's different islands, I'm assuming I don't know if I'm on this island on my own or what. But as I say, I've seen two players so far. That one up in that building and one more, but oh, that one looks enterable. Look, it's got windows on it. Now, like I said, I mean, would I play this again? I don't know if I would. I mean, I like them little helicopter drone things. Oh, I've got loot here on the floor. Ah, matches. Oh, Coke. With CZ. Now, I probably wouldn't. I mean, it's like, do you know what? I'll tell you why. Because there's too many buildings that are unenterable. You know what I mean? It's like, don't see the point of having the buildings here in the first place. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not enterable. There's no point having an obstacle in the way when the obstacle serves no purpose. It does seem like that a little bit. Like Ghost Town. I think if this map was smaller, I mean the map is pretty small, isn't it, I suppose? But it's just like, I don't even know why I'm being cautious, really. Am I really going to see anyone? Unless I'm missing something. I mean, I flew around quite a bit in that helicopter and I didn't see anything of any particular major interest. Any other inbuilt buildings? Now, I mean, if all these buildings were enterable, you would be in a situation there where you could just log on to the game, you know, spawn in where you left off, and just do some looting and look for some buildings. And when it's like this, I mean, do people come here for these little buildings I'm looking in? I don't know. Maybe they do. Crowbar. Something on its own there. So it's always worth checking the ones on their own, because sometimes they're a map. Absolutely nothing. Another bandage. Now, I've taken a couple of zombie. I'm going to drop that thing now. Steel bolt. Nope. Flares. What's that? Okay, a few other bits in here. So far, not been amazing loot. I mean, I didn't see an airfield when I flew around in helicopter. So does that mean where these where are the traditional high-powered weapons like the DMR and all these guns spawning in? Are they maybe they're spawning in the little barracks things I went into? Could be. Very quiet. Not even in a zombie at the moment. Maybe there's something wrong with the server. Not that I mind, I suppose. Nope. No, it's just a lot of looting, really. Oh yeah, food. Always going to take the food because I think to myself, look, you see a can of food. I know it's only a tiny bit, but look, I've taken a couple of hits by zombies, so you gotta just eat it and then pick up the other can. Oh, there's a walker out there now. Assuming that's him running. I'm gonna check. Here it is, yeah. Now I'm gonna leave him there. He gives me a bit of security, stop with someone flanking me. Take a look at these windows. Oh, looks like a knife there, so. So pretty much all I need now is an axe or a pile of wood, I suppose, and I can cook some meat, can't I? Shots. Handgun. Makarov. Over that way. Very near me. That's about 150 metres away, I reckon. If I can scope him out from here. Now, like I said, I'm not going to kill the guy. Unless if he's got a gun and he comes this way, I'm going to kill him, obviously, but I'm not looking to make friends, really. I need to know where he is now. Before I sort of move from here. Before a zombie comes behind me as well. Seeing the aggro. Now what I'm thinking is look, I can't shoot him now, no way. I'll pull him up the stairs and then we do the older run past. I don't want to be firing a shot now because that's just a newbie thing to do, really. As soon as I fire that shot, if that person is just wants to kill players, he's going to head straight here. Now, oops. What I plan to do now is I don't want to stay in this building because obviously this is a building that he's clearly going to be coming in very shortly. So let's find. Oh, this would be ideal. You may even not even know this is enterable. Lots of loot here as well, but I haven't got time really to go picking it up. There's an air crash over there. No one up that way. We know which direction he's going to be coming in. Food. Oh look, there's the. Leave that for now. Get up on this roof, perfect spot. Yeah, I think I can see zombies over there. That's about 200. That's more than 4. It's probably about 400 away. Pig. Come on, where is he? There he is. There he is. There he is. I see him. They're all flocking towards him anyway. Oh my god, he's actually coming this way. Has he got a handgun? He may have a handgun. It looks like his hands are empty, so is that the same guy? check. Right, well, if he comes up here, I'm going to have to shoot him. Unless he's unarmed. But I heard someone shooting. He could have a handgun in his hand, still can't tell. I've got to look the other way as well. Just heard footsteps, I thought. Here he comes. Talk to him if I have to. Sounds like he's run past. Yeah, he obviously has, because they're flocking from that side. Maybe he's going towards the plane crash. Oh my god, shit. Didn't want to stand up. Okay. Here he is. Bless him. Let's get out of here anyway. Now what I'm probably going to do is just going to head down this road. I haven't looked down this other side yet. I'm not too worried about him. There's no threat to me. Unless he goes over here and picks up a gun. Obviously then it's going to be... I might have to take him out. Oh, he could have gone in there and got a gun. He's obviously shooting now, and he's probably trying to pick up a weapon at the crash site. It looks like he's got about 500 zombies on him as well. So let's leave him to it. He's no threat to me with that handgun. And the other problem I've got, actually, I need painkillers, don't I? So aiming at the moment is a slight dilemma. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this one here. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye now.